intervention from Carl.
Completely unmarked. Kept his composure. And again,
Celebration is over. He scores either side of half-time. Mitch absorbed all of that pressure in the opening 20 minutes, and then they show their class. Bernie. Here's James Troisi. He was hearing some boos as well as he went to take the corner. And the header flashes in. Ziggy Gordon, the former Mariner, against the Jets tonight, puts Western Sydney in front 7 minutes in. They've been under pressure at the other end, and now they have the Wanderers fans on their feet. Thurgate got that one wrong though. Left it for Nikolai Muller. And Cox, who made the block at one end, teeing one up. Tate Russell! Bang! Second goal in the A-League. He can hit them. This exciting right wing back for Western Sydney.
One of the overlapping runs for the umpteenth time. Tate Russell bursts into the attack, and this time he leathers it home.
Aquilina being urged on here. Teammates inside the area. Nikovic with a great read. No one to help him out though as Dorrans delivers, and Tate Russell getting in there. Tapping! James Troisi equalises for Western Sydney. It's a calamity from Andrew Redmayne in goal, who gifted it for the Wanderers to come up with the equaliser very quickly indeed.
Dorrans with a beautiful ball. Tate Russell with a really purposeful run. And it's a rare as hen's teeth error from Andrew Redmayne. You'd have to say, normally incredibly safe hands. And he gets two hands to it, but he can't defuse it. And Troisi says...
Kamau is in behind here. And Yeboah on the follow-up. It breaks for Muller! And Birighitti is finally beaten. Nikolai Muller, right place, right time for Western Sydney. The substitutes make a difference for Carl Robinson.
Yeah, they certainly do, and it's the ball over the top that does the Mariners. Kamau can't collect it, but the ball there, and what did I say in the first half? The bouncing ball is a defender's enemy. So the ball over the top, they get caught a little bit square, then it's bouncing. He doesn't get any purchase on that header. Yeboah goes for the first time strike, big deflection, and Muller has just followed the action in. He didn't get caught ball watching and stayed out of the penalty box. He came in, his Yeboah on the swivel, terrific block, but Muller's the one alive to that loose ball.
The Wanderers remain in that attacking third. Thurgate and Ugarkovic combined to win it back, and then given back to Bacchus. Cox. Simon Cox ready to go. Denied by the woodwork of Beattie. He's very popular in Western Sydney, not so in Newcastle, as he gives the Wanderers the lead against his former club. And Simon Cox makes an instant impact off the bench.
What an impact off the bench. It's his second touch, that dribble. Not a lot on the shot.
The way through for Lockie Rose to retrieve. Benyard slipped. Federici's a long way from home here. He's stranded. Dorrans, will he go for goal? He can chip the keeper. Federici is backpedaling. What a goal from Graham Dorrans! He's first down under, and he showed all of the composure you'd want from a captain. What a brilliant finish to have those Wanderers fans pumped up big time.
What a way to get on level terms. They're defending a corner. Lockie Rose picks up the ball virtually, 5 metres from the byline, plays this back, and it's a slip from Benyard.
It was absolutely top draw. Like Robbie said, it was like one of them, have you got it in ya? Boy, did he have it in him. Absolutely fantastic goal from Graham Dorrans, one that he'll never forget.
This time, what a goal! The Wanderers equalise, and it's a scorpion kick from Bacchus that sets it up. Another touch in the middle, I think. They celebrate with Keanu Bacchus for now.
Flicks it with his, and it's Simon Cox.
The Scorpion kick assist from Keanu Bacchus, and coolly nodded home by Cox. He needed to redirect it. It wasn't going on goal from Keanu Bacchus.
Oh, and he's Johnny on the spot, and he has to do that for the goal. Just nods at home.
Oh, Bacchus has tried it again, this time downwardly. Not the Scorpion flick per se, and a bit of karate kick there. And it's a penalty. Rudy just dead. He's tried to go the acrobatics. Bernie Abini is out. Is he? He's just holding his face, so he might be still with us, but it is a penalty. Graham Dorrance has given Wanderers the lead.
Well, his season is growing. It's the quality of Dorrance for 1-0 from the penalty spot. That was a good little sided goal. He's been busy since he came on for Lamy.
Doherty flicks it on to Abini. Gets it back from Russell. Uses the shimmy to get free and set sail forward. Here's Kwame Yeboah with a second chance, and this time he takes it. And Wanderers are going to take all 3 points at home midweek.
This is the business. This is the experience. He sizes it up beautifully. The timing of the pass was perfect, and the finish unerring on this occasion from Kwame Yeboah. But massive credit to Bernie Abini. We see lots of players in that situation hold onto the ball too long or pass too early. And the nail goes into the heart of Graham Brendan.
He was relieved. Anyway, here's the one from O'Doherty. He elects to chip it over, looking for the tall timber at the back. It's gone back over the other side. Kwame Yeboah is the man on the spot. The Wanderers bench, they're high-fiving. Everyone in Wanderers' colours are in raptures. And we're back square.
And Wellington's difficult at set pieces. Like defending set pieces continues. Wonderful play. It's a rehearsed set piece. That's why they run to the bench.
Easy position. Place of Jordan Doherty. Here's Wilmering for the cross. Body's attacking it and finding the feet of Bruce Kamau. Wanderers have gone from 1 down to 1 up really quickly.
So look at that. Just dinks it over the top of Payne, just asking someone to attack it, and Kamau obliges or gets some chaos.
Brings it back. Moult tries to do the same for Adelaide. They can go forward. Pretty hot in there for Mitch Duke. He's touched straight into Adelaide. Comes back again. Here's Kamau at the back stick. What a well-timed run that is, and what an intervention from Carl Robinson and his staff to bring on the substitutes and make an immediate impact.
Yeah, and that's what he was expecting. That's what
Abichu wins it back though eventually. Troisi just a little flick into the middle. Army Lopez, that's excellent positional defending. Abini, Duke! All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's still alive for Western Sydney Wanderers. Mitchell Duke marks his return to Wonderland with a goal.
Oh, Skidardis, big error. Jordan March gifted his first goal in Australia. Shocking mistake from Jerry Skidardis, but Jordan Much doesn't care. He lashed onto it, fired it past the backup goalkeeper, Ryan Scott, who didn't stand a chance, and Western Sydney lead in Ballarat.
Abini in a bit of space all of a sudden. So 3-on-2, he's got Duke for company, Bernie Abini. He goes 1-on-1 with McGing into the box. He's got 2 Knicks players. He does really well with the cross. Over to Wilmering! Daniel Wilmering! The former ball boy for the Western Sydney Wanderers has got his first ever A-League goal, and it's a big one for the home side.
And what a finish at the back post. He just goes it in from the left-hand side.
This corner, it does find the head of Jordan Much. Again an equaliser for the Wanderers, this time off the head of their English import, Ollie Sale. You can only see it's coming too low to his left, and he's filthy. Davila, there was no histrionics when Hamed went straight over to the ball and picked it up as soon as the penalty was given. Willie was only too happy to hand it over to a confident, fresh player off the bench. The Wanderers, again, with it all to do. Duke! Oh, what a response! This is extraordinary. Mitchell Duke.
Wow.
playing the whistle if you don't mind.
It didn't seem to be a lot of contact, and he gets his body position in the right way and dispatched it to the back.
Ahmed can't quite bring it under control straight away. Stretches for it. He hasn't hurt himself right there. Back it goes for Kamau, who bursts free. He's got Muller on his right. Nikolai Muller, the cross back. Yeboah! The Wanderers have done it for now. There's more to come, but this extraordinary game keeps on going to new levels. Wanderers in front.
Well, he kept his composure. And again,
Dorrans, little no-looker for Abini. Duke trying to place it. Backus punches one, intended for Tate Russell, you fancy. Here comes Mitch Duke! Finally! The frustration is over right at the end of the first half. Mitch Duke again at Bankwest. 11 in 17 at this venue, and there's no offside. And Duke's onside here. Oh, what a touch. He's around Bodnar. Mitch Duke against Reddy. What a finish. He scores either side of half-time. Mitch Duke back in form, back in Western Sydney, and it's 2-0. The Wanderers over the Glory.
and that long diagonal catches them out again. It's a quick counter, and the young boy Bodnar got done by experience.
Wilmering, first time ball out to Duke. Backus bounces it right through the middle. They're through again here. Abini has options, and the challenge came from Latch, but now he's got to tap in. James Troisi. Flag goes up late. Interesting.
Is it for Troisi?
It must be against Abini earlier in the move, otherwise the goal will stand. Goal stands.
Perth Glory Latchman does his best. Comes off Abini, but Troisi's behind him. So that was quite an easy one for the VA.
Wanderers trying to get the press happening here, and they win it back high up the pitch through Wilmering. Early service for Duke. Abini back post, and the header from Western Sydney absorbed all of that pressure in the opening 20 minutes, and then they show their class. Bernie Abini, didn't he rise for the emphatic header? His 34th A-League goal. And who saw this scoreline coming about 5 minutes ago? It's Western Sydney on top.
No one saw it 30 seconds ago. But pay credit to Daniel Wilmering. He's the one who read this. He's the one who pressed. He pulled the trigger. Who's coming? Great leadership from the youngster. Then he wins the ball, feeds Duke, who drops in a beautiful, beautiful cross. And Abini against Jamison is too good and too strong from that range. It's a really powerful header from Bernie Abini, himself in good form. But to say this one's against the run of the play is one of the great understatements.
Down on the flank.
Yeah, I think, well, he certainly started well centrally. We know of his abilities on the flanks, particularly on that right-hand side.
Here he is, linking up with Backus. And teeing it up for Yeboah, who returns to Brisbane and scores the opening goal less than 12 minutes in. It all started in this city, in the A-League as a teenager. And he's back. Goalkeeper, of course, for Daniel Margush, what he's been able to do in his career. Currently on the books of the club he supported as a boy, Arsenal. Here goes Aquilina. Kamau! 1-1 right in front of the RBB. Western Sydney level things up, and it's one of their substitutes.
For a second for the Mariners. How did he miss? What a game he's had, the Kiwi. Until then.
Kamau with a surge. Around one. Deflection. Bruce Canal. The super sub. Western Sydney, behind for so long tonight, are in front. And it's Bruce Almighty for the Wanderers.
And it takes a deflection. And from that point on, Birigidi is scrambling to get to that far post. Can't do it. And the game has turned on its head literally in 20 seconds. Instead of chasing the game, the Wanderers are now protecting the lead. Just keep knocking the ball back up. It is going to be a long half. They will start getting tired. And tired psychologically as much as tired physically. So they want to make sure that they can
continue to threaten the Wanderers because they've looked really good.
Lovely from Bernie Beanie down this left side. Can he come up with a product that ends in a shot? Cox! They found it. Wanderers out of nowhere have found it.
And this indirectly has come from that long ball forward from Adelaide, which didn't amount to anything. It's still, the good work from Bernie Beanie still required a pretty significant deflection. Ryan Strone, who's been excellent, adapt.
And now Cox right through the middle for Kamau, and it's 1-1. From one end to the other, in a matter of seconds, go Western Sydney. There's collateral damage for the Brisbane Roar, a couple of players down. But then the execution of this front three to equalise for the black and red. They're asking the questions right now. Come the Wanderers, little 1-2. Now, all the way across the face, and they pull one back. What a finish from the Victory old boy, James Troisi, off the underside of the crossbar to make it 2-1.
No one can actually put the pressure on the ball, and it's a really good hit from James.
Adam Lafondra on the way back. Haven't caught up on the news today. Charged down by the arm there, and the penalty has been given. And Doran sends him the wrong way, and it's back to 5-2, and there's 15 minutes to go, and the Wanderers are second half specialists in scoring goals. Slipped from Troisi, but found the target, and Mitch Duke pulls another one back. Still 5 minutes to go, plus stoppage time, and it's back to 5-3. Kept in by Troisi. Lifted down the line for Duke. And the ricochet all the way through for Muller! 5-4! Still 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. It's one of those crazy nights in the A-League.
And it slices off the boot of Nikolai Muller and into the back of the net. From 5-1 to 5-4. Look at the curl on that.
Wanderers play 4 of their next 6 here, including tonight. Need to start stringing the wins together. Gordon released by Troisi. Along the deck for Kamau! Brilliant! Western Sydney in a derby again with an early goal. And it is so easy on the eye. Troisi to Ziggy, and then Bruce Almighty in the middle.
Well, it's the second really impressive raid down the right-hand side. They've been so stretched otherwise in the opening 10 minutes. But Ziggy Gordon untracked Joel King in no man's land. And Gordon one touch and delivers, and Bruce arrives at pace with intent.
And after a fantastic start from Sydney, what a confidence booster that must be for the Wanderers, because they were really rocking.
Now Bratton bit off a bit too much. Straight to Kamau, and they're launching off this. Kamau, released by Troisi. Little dink inside. Brilliant! Duke! It's 2 in a matter of minutes. And what about the combination play from Western Sydney? Sydney FC trailing in a derby by 2. Dolan still going on, and McDonald picked out, bounces it home. It is a dream debut. A big game player, recruited by Carl Robinson, has come up with a goal just minutes after coming on, and it is 3-1 Western Sydney in the derby. Is it enough for 3 points?
Western United have answered them all so far. Over again in the midfield. Troisi. There's the goal that Western Sydney Wanderers have deserved for all their pressure in the opening 20 minutes. And it's James Troisi with his 4th of the season.
Well, a really quick transition, all from Troisi. Mistake from Western.
It's Troisi picking out Gordon.
There first.
Ugarkovic. He's had many sessions with his new teammates. He picks out Aquilina there nicely. Rolling it into the path of Troisi. Kamau, easy as you like. He's now Western Sydney Wanderers outright leading goal scorer Bruce Kamau, and he has 5 goals in 6.
Perfect ball from Troisi, and he buries it. No chance
Free
there.
kick here for Wanderers. Dorrans is bending it towards Duke. Ryan Scott flying. Now Troisi cutting it across. And that just sums up the night for Western United. Ugarkovic looking for an option. Scott McDonald, the 2 new Wanderers signings link up. Russell. Beanie, just 1 goal in his last 15. Wouldn't mind one tonight. McDonald onto the head of Durante. Beanie! A 5-star performance from Western Sydney Wanderers. And Bernie Beanie just ending a recent...
Robinson, you can see their starting positions much higher from that kickoff, so you see it press a lot higher.
Ziegler saw space in front of him, ran into it. Kamau has a go. Oh, what a hit from Bruce Kamau. Liam Reddy can only look up and go, what? Wanderers are right back in it.
Whistles through the air, crashes against the post. Reddy, no chance, and you can see how good a strike that is because Reddy doesn't even complain to his defenders or anyone. He just looks and goes,
Dorrans bends it away. Natta! Yet to score an A-League goal, had a couple of cracks at it. Driven back in low, pinballing around. Bacchus! Big goal! Equaliser for Western Sydney! Hang on a minute. Late flag. It may not stand. Don't think so yet. Maybe there. Is that obstructing Ollie Sale? If he was offside, Dylan McGowan. And Kurt Ams being instructed by the VAR tonight, Chris Griffiths-Jones, that the goal will stand. And we are 1-1. And that's the result that neither of these teams want tonight, a draw. But it's going.
An excellent performance so far. But so too Brisbane have contributed to what's been a wonderful half hour of football.
Aquilina to Abini. Oh, what a goal that is on the turn. Bernie Abini got it stuck in his feet, got those feet out the way, and has given Wanderers perhaps a deserved lead.
Players receiving the ball on a half turn, looking to play the ball forward at the earliest opportunity. This was another example. But Abini's had a couple of sights at goal. It takes his 3rd.
Much. Can't bring it down to benefit his team, so Troisi actually steals it off O'Shea, does really well. James Troisi, nice little ball over to Bruce Kamau. He's got Jordan Much free as a bird at the far stick. Kamau to seal it. Bruce Kamau. What a season he's having. Can't stop scoring goals. And this one seals a victory that keeps Wanderers' faint hopes of playing in the finals alive.
And he fires it home. Near post, 2-0 for the Wanderers. The season ain't done yet. Super work from one of their best. And they're home for the 3 points now, you'd reckon.
Do you remember that match? And you remember what the handball was for, because what the red card was for. I just gave it away. We'll come back to you after this raid from Wanderers. Aquilina and Kamau, deflection off strain, would you believe? And it's 1-1. What a strange night at Cooper Stadium. It's everyone, Ziggy Gordon in a foot race with Haller, and he's not going to win that, but he's diving in and winning his side a throw. Bacchus trying to beat Lopez. Now Gordon, dangerous, good punch from Delianov, but only as far as Bacchus, who's whipping it in again. Now Dorrans, 2-1 Wanderers. What a turnaround in Adelaide. Just his fourth of the campaign.
Across Delhi, is no chance. That is as sweet as you like.